Hello, folks. Welcome to the Coda session. And in this session, we would be talking about Grafana. There are a couple of videos, couple of learning sessions that I have created previously for Grafana, and I believe that all of you have come across those tutorials. If not, then my strong suggestion is to first look at all the Grafana tutorials that I have placed before this lab work. So here, I'm in Coda. Let's go back. Let's come to the Coda homepage. And this is the homepage. And from here, I'm going to access the Grafana labs. There are a lot of options that you will find here. So we'll get directly into Grafana. And we're starting with the Grafana basics. Before we go, let's take a look at the Grafana official website. Let's go to Grafana. Grafana.com. So this is your official website for Grafana. And if you look at the pricing part, so currently we will be accessing Grafana with the help of Coda. But yeah, so if you want to use it for advanced purposes or pro purposes, then obviously you need to buy some subscription. So this is free version that will give access to all the Grafana cloud features. Will give access to community support. There will be some capping on the usage. Well, nevertheless, we shall be working with the help of Coda, so we really don't need to worry much about this. And most of the plans are pay as you go. And if you just go back to the home page. So this is the home page. We shall be using a couple of services with the help of Coda to understand the working of Grafana. So you can find a lot of blogs here on Grafana. Products to find different products like for testing, performance and load testing. If you want to go with the cloud version, a fully managed cloud version where you don't have to worry about any setups or any configurations, then it's a Grafana cloud, which is fully managed. So you don't need to worry about any kinds of setup or configurations. Then Grafana can be used for multiple purposes for performance testing, synthetic monitoring, for understanding or for observability solutions like infrastructure observability. Alerting, we'll be doing a couple of exercises on alerting as well. So we can use Grafana for different purposes, and we shall be using Coda to use Grafana for a couple of them. So I will not be creating any free account from here as such. So let's go back to the Coda. And first, we get to the Grafana basics. So let's click on Grafana basics. It will ask you to sign in. So if you want to access this lab, this environment, or this terminal in your browser, you just need a simple sign in. Either Google, email, GitHub, whichever you feel good. You can simply use it to access the environment. So this is Grafana basics. And in this particular tutorial, the objective is to learn the fundamentals of Grafana. One important point, it's an open source platform. So most of the services are free, like I showed you here also. So when we talk about Grafana, So it gives you almost all the cloud services on free basis. So it's free forever and give you access to all the cloud features. Okay. Limitation is with regard to some usage capping, and these are the monthly limits. So if you're working within these monthly limits, then there's no payment and you can keep using Grafana. So open source platform, licensing not required. It's free, subject to certain limits that have been decided by Grafana. And it is actually one of the most powerful platform that can be used for visualizing and analyzing data. So if you want to do analysis of data from different perspective, you want to get into visualizations. So Grafana is for you. It doesn't matter whether you're working as a data scientist or analyst or business analyst or you're a developer or a system administrator, whatever, whosoever you are. So if your objective is to understand Grafana or use Grafana for any kind of data analysis, monitoring, creating dashboards, visualizations, so you are good to go. I mean, you can just go ahead and start using Grafana. So it's a visualization tool. It's one of the key characteristics of Grafana. It's one of the leading tool when it comes to visualization and monitoring tool. It allows you to create some interactive dashboards, graphs, charts, and these dashboards or graphs or charts can definitely help you in extracting some good insights from your data. So when I talk about data sources, Grafana supports a lot of data sources. It's like wide support for data sources. So you can access data from databases, from cloud services, or within Grafana, you'll find some pre-existing databases like time series databases, for example, Prometheus, that I shall be demonstrating you later on. So that's the good thing about Grafana. Now, what I'm going to do in this particular courses, this particular module that we have picked up for Grafana. So first, we shall be looking, learning the installation of Grafana. If I want to install Grafana on my local machine or a server, then how that can be done. Once the installation is okay, we get into some basics. So we will be learning the configuration of Grafana, or let's say if I want to use some existing database, like Prometheus is one of the most popular databases. So we shall be learning to connect to the data sets as well. So finally, once you are done with installation, you know how to get access to your data or data source, then finally you can get into visualizations, you can create dashboards, you can do any kind of analysis, and those dashboards, charts, or diagrams shall help you in visualizing and gathering insights from your data. See, whenever we talk about visualizations and we create visualization, the objective is always to find information, like hidden information, just usually not easily understood otherwise. That's where visualizations or diagrams or charts play very significant role, because they tend to exhibit some exclusive information about your data. So the objective is this particular module is to have a fine understanding of Grafana and how we can use it for analysis and monitoring purposes. And obviously, the final objective is to gather some good information, is to gather and gain some valuable insights from the data, and those insights should help me in different kind of decision makings. So let's get started. Let's see how this Grafana system will work. And not to forget, we are in Killer Coda. So let's click on start. Don't forget to sign in. Signing is important. And this lab access is available to you for 60 minutes. Right? So like once you signed in, so you will get it for 60 minutes. So after 60 minutes, it will automatically expire. If let's say you want to use Killer Coda for professional purposes or for high-end purposes, then it is always recommended to take a membership. So with the help of membership like Plus membership, you can extend this environment to 4 hours as well. Let's need to be careful that you have some limited time to use this environment. Now let's click on start. And first step, we need to collect some metrics. So before we really get into any kind of monitoring, any kind of visualizations, we shall be collecting some metrics. And to do this, you need a node exporter and the Prometheus. Two things are required, the node exporter and the Prometheus. So idea is that before we get into any kind of monitoring or visualizing with help of Grafana, let's collect some basic metrics. Let's see what these metrics are, what these metrics are all about. Sorry. So let's first understand this node exporter and then we go to the Prometheus. Now, node exporter is, or what you can call as a Prometheus exporter as well. And this is written in Go language. Go is also a programming language like Python. And the objective is that I need to allow for the collection of all the hardware or the different OS metrics. So when I want to work with this, it's important that we fulfill some system metrics, like we need to collect our virtual environment system metrics. That's my starting point. And to collect these virtual environment system metrics, or what you can call as hardware OS metrics, I need a node exporter, which is a Prometheus exporter and written in Go language. So this will help you in collection of all the required hardware or operating system metrics. So let's first install the node exporter. So we shall be starting with the latest version of node exporter. And this is coming from the Prometheus download page. So what you need to go, you really don't need to worry about these links. This is more for understanding. Let me take you once to the Prometheus. So this is the link from where we need to download the latest version of node exporter. This is the Prometheus official download link. You can find different versions, different files here. So this is what I want, wget, and the link that will help me in downloading the node exporter. You see the link is there, so you really don't need to go here and find any required link. Just need to, so just click. So as soon as you click, it will start executing it in your terminal environment. You can see I click it. This is the complete file link. You can see this is a tar.gz file. So all these tar.gz files. So you want to download it from here, your choice, but you'll just take the link and use wget method that followed by the link. So from this link, the file will be installed here in your environment. That's the first thing that you need to do. So I have I've downloaded this tar file. Now I need to extract. Right? So I need to extract and then navigate to the extracted directory. So I need to get inside the star file and get into the star file and extract the required folder. So I'm going to do the extraction, then navigate to the extracted directory. So I need to move to the bin directory here. So this is your link. Just click and this will start extracting the file. Right? So all the required files will be extracted. I mistakenly run it twice. Now you need to turn the node exporter into a service. Right? So whatever node exporter you have installed, you need to use it as a service. So for that, the link The entire stuff is already there. You just need to click on this. That's it. So that's the beauty of Killer Coda. So when you're working in Killer Coda, it does all the hard work for you. It gives you every kind of pixel environment, do all the setups for you, make all the configurations for you, and which is actually the hardest part. Such things very difficult to install, difficult to arrange resources, difficult to make setups. So if you're getting some reset environments, this is the best thing that can happen to anyone. So you need to turn this node export into service. The link is there. Just click it. And this will do my job. Now you need to finally check if the node exporter is running or not. And for this is the localhost URL that you need to visit in your browser. So let's click this. And I can see it gives you a Prometheus node exporter, gives you the version and everything. So you can click on metrics. So all the essential metrics are there with us. So just need to click here. And if I go there, I can see this page. There are a bench of metrics. So if you see a page with bunch of metrics, then that means whatever you have done or whatever you have performed has been performed correctly till this point. Yeah, easy. So before you get into Prometheus, it's important that you first complete this metric collection. And what I need is a node exporter. Once the node exporter installed, it will give us all the essential metrics or bunch of metrics that I want. Now, let's talk about Prometheus. Now, Prometheus is a toolkit. So when your objective is to get into analysis of data monitoring, so you need a toolkit that is reliable, scalable, and can be easily maintained. And that's where we have Prometheus. So whatever metrics have been collected by the node exporter, what we did in the previous step. So whatever metrics have been collected by the node exporter, the job of Prometheus toolkit is to collect and query those metrics or store those metrics. So collecting of metrics, querying of metrics, storing of the metrics that have been collected by the node exporter, what we did in the first step, that is where we need the Prometheus toolkit. So for the latest version of Prometheus, you can typically go to this download page as well. Let's click and same download pages for Prometheus. And so the link is there with you from where you can do the required downloads. So this is downloading Prometheus. Let's click. We can see Prometheus saved. Again, same process. This is a tar file. I mean to say zip file or tar file. So this tar file needs to be extracted. Once you extract it, you need to get into the desired directory, which is the bin directory. And for that, I need this command. I need to extract the file and then navigate to the bin directory. Let's click. Right. So we have reached the required directory. Now, since Prometheus is a toolkit, so you would like to use it as a service. You want to use it as a service. So you need to turn this toolkit into a form of service. And that's where, again, you don't need to worry. You have the entire setup. That's the beauty of pre-interact. That's the beauty of preset environments where configurations are fixed, because that is the hardest part or the most complex part. And the most complex part is being done by Killer Coda. So you just need to focus on the implementation. So let's convert the Prometheus toolkit as a service. Now we have two things. One, we have this node exporter that we installed in step one. The node exporter extracted a couple of metrics for us, then which were collected and stored by the Prometheus.